And now we invite Ginto Chapters for giving us the table topic evaluation.
Love, hate, fear, pleasure, and I'll come to the end of it. One of the things about which we should all learn, that on table topics, as was pointed out by our table topics master, it's something that we will always be called upon at some stage to do in a variety of different situations. And this is a terrific learning curve to set you up. Now, of course, talking about setups, I was the first person. And it is very difficult if you're ready to write these evaluations out and you're the first person to get called up. And what I particularly liked about Mike's subjects, and they were excellent subjects because they should be easy, they should be something that anybody can talk about, and then it's absolutely up to you on how you put this across. But one should have 5, 10 or 15 seconds to think about it. And of course, when you're in a major competition and there is a good set of stairs and you're sitting at the back, you can get 15 or 20 seconds to come down, but not the 3 steps that I took. So I'm not going to talk about me, other than to say that it occurred to me that my grandson's clock had 37 pieces to it, and to take him and his father 3.5 days to do it, I thought was probably pretty good. Hate. To get someone as experienced as David up here to talk about hate, you immediately knew he was talking about something very close to his heart. And he used very nice words like xenophobia. And he's 54 years old. His hate is that peace has lost its way. No question about it, Mr. Toastmaster. The division there are amongst people, whether it's about Brexit or anything else at all, about bombings, or it really doesn't matter. We have, as a population, lost our way. And I thought David absolutely encompassed the word hate in such a way that it is apparent to all of us. None of us like these bombings that are going on. None of us like the way people are tearing each other apart. And I've always said the best way to bring the whole country together is to get an invasion of Martians, but I don't think anyone lives there, so it probably won't happen. A small recommendation, if I may, David. I hate the word nice. It is so banal. It's bland. And you refer to nice schools, nice parents, and nice neighbours. The parents were better than nice. And we are all citizens of Europe. We're not working together, and I thought you dealt with the subject extremely well. Fear, Sandy. Again, you took the word fear in such a way that we all felt exactly how you felt. And that your fear of public speaking, which is what we're all here in the first place anyway, I thought you put that across anyway. And as you said, when you feel fear, do it anyway, which is exactly what you said, and that's excellent. One of the best points you mentioned, and I think it's very important, that as adults, we all have fear of something. Our children do not have fear until we teach them what the fear is. A very pertinent point, and excellent. I couldn't find any recommendations for you other than you spoke for 1 minute, 52 seconds. You could have spoken for another 8 seconds. Abdul, my hearty congratulations. Yeah. It's tough enough, as you saw, for normal people to come up here. You, of course, not having been here before, are not normal.
When have we ever had a normal person up here?
Right.
Perfectly normal.
It reminds me of a joke, but this isn't the time to say that. I would like to congratulate you. I thought you dealt with it extremely well. And pleasure, enjoyment. For you, it was getting ready to use new skills. Never give up. Excellent advice, I would say that. And then you told everybody that you weren't an English speaker. So what language were we listening to? I think that you handled it incredibly well, and I'm sure you're going to be a terrific asset. I need another 60 seconds, Mr. Marty, because the most important subject here was avoid. Now, most of us who know our friend Lily know that the greatest thing she does, other than avoiding keep left signs in the middle of the road, is to come up here and talk. But this time, I remember the very first time you stood up here, and to all intents and purposes you froze and spoke for about 15 seconds, and we were all trying to prompt you. You have come 1,000,000 miles from here. And if nothing else, please take incredible encouragement from all of us. In fact, I'd like a round of applause. I love the way you said the reason you haven't been here for several months was to avoid just and speaking for you actually is no problem. You just got to know your subject. And so, in future, if you get called up for table topics, take a walk around the room. That gives you another 25 seconds, so you can think about it that way. All in all, folks, as an experiment in how to stand up here and speak, you've all done a terrific job, and please give yourself a real warm round of applause.